self-defense. I'm a retired captain in Japanese self-defense force. We have a very amazing visitors from Hawaii. Would you please a little bit self-introduction, please? Look at the camera.
My name is Fran Nakachikuba, and I'm with Shaksen Hanafusko Jusenjikai, Ryugu Dojo, but I teach in Hawaii.
And welcome to once again Okinawa. I met you about 4 months ago, I think March 10 until I stay in Hawaii for 10 days. I had a very amazing, delicious food, sushi. It reminds me very strong impression in Hawaii. Not eating the other fried chicken or potato, just memorizing how the sushi in Hawaii is delicious. So I have a few questions for you as a instructor. How is the shihan in English?
They always say kyoshi is like certificate of teaching, and the shihan is above that, so I guess masters in teaching.
Maybe in a way professor. It's more than difficult than becoming a teacher as teaching some student at college. We say professor, so I should call Professor Francis. So first question is for your student today. I think you are bringing one student this time as a Saikosho. So what about are you key point for teaching, dancing, shidun, and also takare from Mandai? For in this case about shidun, she's going to, I think, dance for contest for Miss. What are the points for teaching this shidun for your students, please?
Shidun is a very difficult dance, and even for me, I have to keep learning because it's a classical number. But we always focus on the koshi, how you drop your lower hips, they call it koshi. But also the way you walk is very important, ayumi. And then in shidun they have a special dance where you dance with your eyes. You have to know the right way of conveying the emotions through your eyes.
Sankaku mijichi.
So I think those, other than your skills and your dance technique, I think even your eyes, you use every part of your body to convey the emotions. So I think it is a very difficult dance. Yeah. So, but koshi, everything all together is important. But especially shidun, you have the sankaku mijichi, which is very difficult.
So, one more question for more detail. Why all of the dancers is saying sankaku mijichi is so difficult?
Because you have to convey the story through your eyes. It's not just
awakening from the
from your
dreaming.
Yes, that state you have to convey.
Do you think each different student has a different atmosphere or presentation for doing showing the sankaku mijichi technology? Each student has different atmosphere or techniques.
Yes.
Even
every studio has different way of doing the same thing, but ours,
okay. So this is gonna be final question for you. Maybe next year there are many students who are trying to challenge Saikosho, not only in Okinawa but also all over the world, in Hawaii or Los Angeles, San Francisco, Brazil, Argentina, Peru. So please look at the camera and key point for passing this Saikosho next year, please.
Key point is to always seek your sensei. I think that's the most important. Even though you are a well-versed dancer or entertainer, I think the heart is very important. So always respect first, and then keep on training. Practice. It's not just practicing in front of the sensei. but reviewing is important. So my student has been practicing every day, morning to evening.
Okay, thank you very much.
That is most important. And then of course, because we live away, it's important to write too, not just sing, but to write and then practice yourself. Even for me, it's difficult because it's far. So I think if you can, once a year, go back to Okinawa and learn from your master.
Okay, thank you. One more question, please. I met about an hour ago who was a school teacher at Kadena Elementary School teacher. She's 25, and she told me the very amazing or astonishing story about the shudun from the instructor or the professor. We are told how the emotional anxiety or emotional the deepness is so strong, passionate. So we know in our image or brain, but we have no background or we have no love experience so far as she's 25. She's getting older and 30, 40 will be more meaningful. But this is very difficult. Still, as a dancing psychosocial shudun, we have to image these, for example, the seeing boyfriend or dreaming and waking up from the dreams, and then she's kind of astonishing or amazing or is that the kind of emotion. It's very difficult. 25 years old to challenge psychosocial shudun. Do you know what I mean? So there is a very gap between the meaning and dancing and the emotional expression.
So what you're trying to say is, even though you know the technique,
yes,
it's hard to express.
There is no
So the more you
life
get
experience.
older,
Yes,
you get
love
better,
experience.
deeper. Yes.
Is it true?
It's true, I think.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. We have a very amazing visitors from Hawaii, Honolulu, and once again, her students is going to have a psycho show 23rd, is it?
17 and 23rd.
17 and 23rd.
17 is female number, and the 23rd is one side.
The day after tomorrow, and 23 is after Kyubun desu ka ne? After Kyubun, so I'm looking forward to see her student dancing. And once again, welcome to Okinawa. We enjoyed very much talking, and this film we're going to be delivered tomorrow or the day after tomorrow by YouTube Hanafu. Thank you very much. All over the world. Goodbye.
Bye.
From琉球新報. Aloha. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, どうも。